know which one. I think it's the one on the right with the white bit. You can just see. Cut off.
I reckon you're the fattest president in the league.
Wow. That's a camera too.
You gotta zoom off that.
No,
thing.
no.
Can you see it? Oh, that's pretty good. What's your name and phone number, please, sir? Name and phone number? You're not in shot. You're not in shot. Yeah. We can see to like 5 metres on your side of the circle. So we can see up until like 5 metres on your side of the circle.
Not that far away. Right? Not far away.
No, you're pretty close. If you run in, you'll be sweet.
So we're on?
Yep, we're on. It's a good spot here.
So who's our Southport batsman?
I know there's Tunnicliffe on strike. I think it's one of those juniors, Bailey. It might be Bailey Steel. I'll get the straight.
So do we know who won the toss?
We did.
Helensvale won the toss, elected to field.
Yes, 3 wicket. Pretty firm though. It's a pretty fair wicket.
Using our number 1 pitch out there.
Yeah, Bailey Steel.
Oh, you have to take over. I've left the phone in the car.
Nice. What do you mean? It's water. Nearly on there, Rick. You're like a panther baby. Pardon? Yeah, it's really sat up, isn't it?
Team back today. BB. Commentary.
We're back. We're back in the building. Pretty sharp signal there. Great start from Harry. That's a huge wicket for the boys. You stuffers!
Sure that was Hannaford?
The scoreboard, they said that on the stream. I'm not 100% sure though. We'll find out. Come and check my computer for you.
Oh yeah, that's him. It's,
It was a very kind of shot, wasn't it?
oh, that was a terrible shot.
Still got PTSD from jumping me around the park 2 years ago.
Alright, so where's our stream
First baller too.
information?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, how to access
how
it.
to access it.
So you search Helensvale clients on YouTube. It'll pop up.
Alright. Why didn't we put the link up on Facebook page?
We usually do. That's a social media thing. Usually Annika or Gilly will do it pretty good. I'd do it, I just don't have access. Because there was like a 6-month period where I just got rid of all social media.
That was a good idea.
It's like a bad boy, and then just hit a break.
Everyone needs to do it every now and then.
Man, it's great. It was good. I could go without a phone. Great shot. Caleb put in hard yards for stop the run. I think we take 1 for 6 off the first over every day of the week.
Well, Harry was a little bit wayward, probably just trying to bowl a little bit quick, wasn't he? But,
Yeah, he bowled too wide, but he don't mind it.
well, I'd say there was a ton of it, to be fair. He pretty much gifted it to us.
Putting it Darcy's salad.
But that might be being a little bit unfair to Harry. That was in a good area, wasn't quite there in the hitting zone, and Tunnicliffe tried to hit it, paid the penalty.
The iron price.
Alright, so how do I give this link to my father? How do I send it to him?
So, once you get onto the link, there's a share option on YouTube, and you can share it by copying a link.
Oh, okay.
If you copy that link, you can paste it into a message.
Yeah.
Right. And then all he has to do is click the link and it opens up for him. I know there's a few boys that are keen to watch. I know Trippy's got a couple of mates that wanted to watch him across the ditch.
Across the ditch?
It's New South Wales, it may as well be across the ditch. So we've got Maloney on now. The breeze is swift left to right across the screen. Just enough to be annoying to play in, I reckon. It's pleasant to watch though.
Yeah, I'd say this would be a good breeze for
Ryan pushed across. Dare say Harry could get a catch here. Flash drive.
Yeah, so right, so this is Bailey Sewell on strike, hey? Looked reasonably compact in that first over. Ryan will look to just sort of bowl that off stump, fourth stump line, I'd imagine, and take it away.
Been a good nick so far. Good start, Ryan. Ryan, one of our senior players of the team. Yeah, he's been experienced in age.
He's been around the club for many years.
He was here before I started.
He was a young spring bean of a kid when he came through as a young adult. I reckon I met him when he was about 18. Bowling off spin.
Yes.
He took 5. He took a 5 for against Burley as an off spinner.
What grade?
That was second grade, I think, from memory.
His off spin's not terrible.
He came back the following year and he put on a foot in height and about 20 kilometres of pace. And he never looked back.
The height doesn't come far from the tree. His old man's quite tall. Superior athlete too.
One of the great hawks.
Never let you down.
Oh, he's
Oh, just dropped short.
That was a deliberate.
Do you reckon he meant it to be that fine though?
No, he didn't mean it to be that fine. He deliberately tried to just work that down through that third man area, which is
Interesting when you got a gully and a slip and a third man there.
Pretty risky.
Risky for one. It's alright, got 2 out of it.
Might indicate that our first slip is standing pretty deep there.
Is that Trippier slip? The new resident.
Yeah, I think it is.
Heavy set man. Now that Jake's out. Good from Darcy.
Flushing square drive. Darcy Riley.
The king of the salad. It's a great salad.
Is Darcy making his debut today? I know he's sub-fielded for us, but is this his first run on cap? Oh, I'm testing you there, aren't
I am almost the opposite of Paul Baker.
I? Where is the great man when you need him?
Scoring.
He's tried to do that again. This time working it down a fine leg with an inside edge. Good fielding there from Henry Shepherd at fine leg. Nice flat throw. One bounce into the keeper,
Straight
right
over
next to the stumps.
Just a coach creamer.
Yeah. I'm not sure that's an actual term, but
You don't
the
reckon?
coach would have been happy with it.
You reckon he was creaming?
I don't think coach creaming is a thing. There's a coach killer, that's a thing.
I've done plenty of those.
Well, I do love having an assessment of the tactics being employed. Oh, that's in the air, and he's gone. Oh, no. That would have been out of screen. That was he rolled his fingers over at Ryan Maloney. You could see that in the air. He doesn't look happy. Just
I wouldn't be either. Unfortunately for Darcy, it was straight to him, didn't have to move. Almost a little bit too easy.
he went fingers.
Bowler right!
He went fingers up, Darcy, at point. He didn't have to move. It hit him on the chest, and the ball.
It was that awkward height where you have to choose up or down.
Oh, it would have been spinning.
I would have gone down.
We all know that when we field square of the wicket, that the ball is going to be rotating pretty quickly, and poor old Darcy didn't judge that well, and we could see that just spin. Oh, that's a nice gesture. Ryan Maloney's just gone over to Darcy and
Which reassured him.
well, I think he just gave me a little clip on the jaw. No, it was more of a pat on the shoulder.
Sign for later, mate.
Yeah. Let's hope Darcy gets the next one.
Hurry!
And Harry Lucas has picked up the boy that's just trying to run everything down to third man. We pointed it out as a potential risk.
I don't understand that, but that's alright. I'm also not a batsman, so
I think that's the extra pace and bounce of young Harry Lucas. It's got that wicket.
it's a pretty green wicket. It's firm on top though. It's not a soft green, it's quite a firm green.
Well, we could see that just held up a margin.
Harry's
but
had a couple back in the league, but just, as you said, held up, almost tennis ball.
good bounce, good pace. Certainly carried through the keeper without a problem.
It's a good length.
Neat catch from keeper Jack Lickers. So the Lickers is combining there. How lucky are we to have the 3 strong Lickers boys?
Yeah.
All in the one team. All big contributors.
Had a few families here. Beds, Lucas's.
Yeah, it would have been great to have the 3 Beards and the 3 Lickers on the team, but that was not to be.
Not yet.
Well, we might aim for about a 6-a-side. Lickers and the Beards can take on the rest.
We've had a 6-a-side in a while.
No, they sort of died a natural death when I moved on from the organising side of business.
Yeah. No comment.
Nobody else seemed to love them like I did. I loved them. It was great. I found it a great day to start the year. It all seemed to be too much hard work. He's got that a perfect length. And a bit quick for the new batsman. Who's our new batsman, Sean? We got.
Great question. I'll get it up. Don't worry about it.
Imagine our viewers at home have probably got that on the
They've got it all.
box.
100%.
And here we are,
Struggling.
floundering with our stats.
So it is 2 for 10. We have Danny.
Oh, this is Danny Matricana.
I'm going to be polite. I have no idea how to pronounce his surname.
Yeah, I apologise, Danny, if you are listening to this later, but
Great lad, Danny.
one of the great Gold Coast boys now out helping the Southport Labrador kids out. I think Danny's taken on the assistant coaching role there.
I believe so. It's what they put on Facebook. So. The Boyle reports has been pretty good so far.
Where have you heard that when you say by all reports?
I was talking to one of their volunteers, Andy Bell. He spoke very highly of all the new recruits in Southport, so it was good. New board member too, Andrew, coming from the Gold Coast board.
All right.
You just spill coffee on your white pants. There's a reason I don't wear white ever. I often wear what I eat and drink. Sometimes I'll put my hand towards my mouth and just run out of talent halfway there and spill it.
Right, so this is young Bailey Sewell, 4 off 7.
Been dropped once.
Now, I reckon if we have a bit of a look that Bailey Sewell's had a pretty successful campaign. I think he's one of the real up-and-comers. He is part of the new T20 private system, the Wave Riders.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure he was a Dolphins normally. He's playing T20s for Southport.
Oh, right, okay, so he's...
Punch. I could be wrong.
Could be a Dolphin. No, Dolphins have started, so that would mean that...
Well, only the first 2 grades have.
Right. It's a nice strong off drive, straight to Caleb Day, well positioned field.
From Has.
Yeah, Bailey Sewell was certainly part of the most recent win here. He's made a 37 not out off 33
Just click his name
against Gold Coast Marlins.
and go to career. And just click club. So to summary, and then club.
Oh, what we got? Oh, that's
Pete the Field's a good shot.
Well done. Beating you finally.
Oh, Fields, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he's...
Alright, he's been involved with a lot of clubs. Anyway, that was a nice shot there from Bailey Sewell.
Not the best ball from Harry, but that's all good.
Let's get back to this game.
What is it, 220?
2:15. Sewell moves to 8 off 10. Ton of clip out for a golden duck. Well, that was Luke Hart-Keating that was trying to work the ball down to third man a little bit too often. Went for 3 off 5. Danny now on strike to Ryan Maloney, who's going to bowl his second over. Right, so Caleb Day going for a reasonably standard sort of field, a slip and a gully and a third man.
I think with how we've bowled so far, you don't want to get too exotic.
He's got a backward point, a cover point, and a pretty straight mid off. So that would leave a pretty inviting gap there in that extra cover area. But that's a little bit short for Ryan to encourage any sort of drive. So Danny just fending it down there to
Get to the other
back
end.
to point. That's about all you want to do at this stage, just get to the other end, turn the strike over.
Would you be launching yourself into that extra cover region if you get the chance?
Well, I do fancy a drive,
Yeah.
but it's early days. There's
Free wicket.
depends on what your your role in the team is. Mine was certainly never to launch at anything. Oh, that's a good ball from Ryan, straight over the top of off stump.
Ryan looks good.
He's been good this year.
Is that a bit of pre-season?
He's standing up a lot taller in his bowling delivery stride.
It's amazing how much of a difference that makes. Hey?
His run up is smooth and efficient. He's running in nice and straight.
He's very fit this year as well.
He is.
He's worked harder for the last few years. He's had a really good year this year.
Got that very.
Good soft
It's
hands.
a good run. Good run from Bailey Sewell. That'll give Captain Day, the fielding captain, something to think about. How deep he sets his field.
I don't mind that. From both parties, to be honest.
Oh, that's into that gap. Caleb Day comes across. That's exactly what Caleb Day will be looking for, is to see the batsman playing that shot. That really brings in first slip and gully and, of course, the keeper into play.
I like the tactics. What's it?
I like it. We used to call it the captain's trap.
The trap.
Trap. The trap was that nice, inviting little gap. In fact, I'm sure our camera angle will give a good look at it here for Bailey Sewell. Seeing that the distance between the mid-off and the what would be a regular cover is just pushed a little bit squarer to a cover pointish area,
Very square.
opening up what is an inviting spot for the batsman's eyes.
Mid-off is very strong.
Ryan will be looking to put it. Oh, just missing the outside edge there. 2 rippers there from Ryan Maloney.
Is that 3 off the other? Danny's there.
Yeah, I reckon it was 3. Bailey turned the strike over, or maybe just a 2.
Well, Danny's starting.
3. Yeah, 3 singles.
It's good.
Good, even.
Harry to go through his 3rd. Love to see Henry come on soon.
Yeah, he's one of our exciting young kids coming through, isn't he? Henry
Craigie.
Shepherd. Yeah, Father Craig, down on the seats, not far from where we're sitting. Oh,
Good from Harry. Caleb's just moved that mid off a little bit wider for Danny. Henry should look quite well.
yeah, tell you what, I reckon there's a run there. That's one missed by Danny.
I'll give it a red sticker.
Well, I'm not sure the stickers were ever handed out for
Individual shot.
individual balls. It was more over a cumulative, fielding innings. It was a sticker. Oh, that's not a bad shot there from Danny.
That would be a green sticker.
Is that carried all the way? We'll just have to have a look at...
4 runs.
no, just short.
Pretty close.
Unlucky. I reckon that was only about a foot short from I think a maximum. That's 4 for Danny. Just
Great wrists.
Harry probably drifting, probably not more than a middle stump maybe. Danny playing classic T20 cricket, just picking it up.
I think Harry's going to stay offside with this field. Australia's want to get us off stump. Especially Danny.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think the field is certainly set for that off stump, 4 stump line. Just got to try and get that length right.
That's better as. Beautiful day here at the top.
Yes, the car had 24.5 degrees when I got out of the car.
That's Christmas.
Yep, a little bit of a breeze.
Just a light breeze.
The people at home wouldn't be able to detect the breeze, but Harry would be bowling with a little breeze coming across his right shoulder.
Little less breeze.
He's put his line right on those last couple. Just pulled his length back a bit. So I noticed that we named 13. Who is 13?
I know Darcy's 12 or 13.
Oh, here's a chance. Oh no, that's
too
good. Caleb Day's going to. This will be a terrific catch if he gets it. He has taken it. Oh no, he spilled it right at the end. Oh, he had it. He had it, and then we just saw the ball spill onto the ground.
You know when you punt in the early celebrate, what happens?
Do you think that was an early
Yeah,
go?
that was an early celebrate.
Oh, that was a tough catch. He did a full 360
He did the hard work.
on, and you never want to take your eyes off the ball. And I'm sure he must have had to have.
Do you think the ball's holding up a little bit? That's 2 shots. This thing's going straight up now, playing straight.
Yeah, maybe. Just Harry's length is
Relentless.
hard to play that type of. Oh, Jack Baird with a clean pickup. Oh, he's got it! Jack Baird's running him out with a direct hit. Oh, the umpire's not giving it. Oh, geez, I want to see that on the replay. I reckon he was early stages of the dive when that ball hit the stumps.
It's lucky it's on camera. We can afford to go back and have a look.
Well, we're not going to get the side-on view, of course, but we're going to be able to freeze frame a little bit. And,
To Danny's credit, it did go straight away.
oh, that's great fielding from my boy Jack Baird.
Just ask him. It was great fielding. One-handed pick-up, swift throw.
He's always been a great fielder. Got great hands, great athleticism. That was a super pickup. He got it as clean as a whistle and got rid of it as quick as you'd ask anybody to.
You can't fault the effort and the execution.
Added the accuracy. That only comes with practice.
Prides himself on his fielding, Jack.
Danny's still there, and I would have to suggest that I'd be really keen to see where the umpire was when he made his decision.
So it's 2 for 25 or 5.
Oh, Maloney just drops it short. Danny taking advantage of the life he's been given.
So these pink balls, Paul, get soft quickly.
Do they?
Very. we noticed that last year in the T20s. The ball quality has improved.
So, what brand are we using this year?
It's just similar to it's Kookaburra Gold, but different lacquer in colour.
Right, it's a pink Kookaburra.
So we'll be using these for the one days this year as well, first and second grade.
Well, I'm not anti the colour. It certainly makes an easy ball to spot as a spectator.
Yeah, we put an application in this year to have all our teams at Helensvale wear colour for seniors, because outside of the first and second grade, everyone's playing one day cricket. But we were knocked back, just fine. I find it a little bit silly, but the only two teams that wear colours are the only two teams that play 2-day cricket. That's all good.
All right,
I
I can detect the disappointment in your voice.
I think it's worth looking at again next season. I think if we presented it earlier, more clubs might have gone on board.
So, what was the feedback that we got from the Cricket Gold Coast board?
Not this year, but good idea.
A little bit early for them.
I think so. I think if we can get more clubs on board, because for our uniform supplier, who's fantastic, shout out to Blitz, it doesn't cost extra to get the colours. And considering most of our cricket on TV, aside from the Ashes this year, is going to be coloured uniforms, it'd be good for all players to have the opportunity to relate to what's on TV and wear colours.
And did you canvass some of the lower graders? Is that something that you feel that they'd be
we are
excited about?
part of our board, our treasurer of Sydney Hills, plays 5th grade, and he was pretty vocal for the idea. That's all good. I think it's definitely something to look forward to in the future.
Well, it's good that you planted the seed with the board.
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of clubs will get around it. It's just difficult for some clubs that might have a bit of red or pink.
well, we're certainly lucky here in Helensvale. We have a fantastic clothing supplier, and we have a fantastic Lincoln Hansen club member. What's Lincoln's role this year?
Secretary.
He's the secretary.
Long-time secretary.
Fabulous volunteer here at the club, secretary, and
Just had a baby.
he did. I saw that. How good are the Hansons going? So that's one each in 1 all after a couple of months. Oh, that's not Jack's best throw. That's missed by Stump and a half there.
Good backing up from All-Star.
Over the top.
Yeah, it was cool for Hansons having having their kids around the same time. They're good for growing up.
Mate, I can tell you as a father, that's perfect. Those Hanson boys will have a fabulous
I had a cousin
next
my
20
age.
years with those kids growing up together.
This is good.
Just
I
dropping a knee
like
there.
the strategy from Caleb and Ryan.
So that was necessary, but he was cocked ready to go with the throw. All right, Maloney came back well at the end of that over.
2 for 31 off 6.
So Southport going at 5s, having lost 2 wickets with the one, possibly 2 chances.
I'd say so.
Yeah, the Helensvale bowling unit's been very strong in this pre-season comp.
Alrighty, so we got Alex Hayes or Rick James. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Same person.
Alex Hayes coming into the attack now.
You look healthy, Jamie.
Is Jamie Tripp joined the Hawks this year. We're hoping to see him for the entire season.
Border restrictions.
Border restrictions. Well, hopefully he enjoys it enough that he, border restrictions or not, he chooses to stay.
Quick shout out to all the New South Wales viewers at home if there is any. Kill a few guys. We're on lockdown. If you get the chance to come up to Queensland, we'd love to have you. Unfortunately for some of those New South Wales clubs, a few of the players are caught living on this side of the border. And their season won't start till at least November.
Is that right? That's the information that's coming out of the...
Out of there for now.
What's that, the Northern River? What do they call themselves?
I have no idea.
I think Rivers is the
sounds
area.
about right.
I'm not sure.
So, what do you think of this field? So we've got catching cover, deep extra cover, point.
Yeah, it's a good discussion point because we've just moved into, what are we in the 7th over now, so fielding restrictions have been relaxed.
So we've got deep mid on.
Caleb Day's immediately gone to 5 fielders on the boundary.
Yes. Is there a deep mid off as well?
Oh, and that's going to find the... No,
Spin.
Jamie Tripp is going to not quite get there, folks, watching at home. He got a hand on it, but it was a bouncing, spinning ball and couldn't quite reel it in, so the ball was then rolled onto the rope, the boundary rope. So that's 4 runs for Danny.
Danny's over a run of ball now. 17 or 14.
He's playing a positive brand.
Danny's got a knack for getting runs against us. Quality cricketer.
All right, so our outfielders are very evenly spaced here. I'm not sure Rick is trying to bowl any particular area. Based on the field, I imagine Caleb would be happy to get away with 6 runs.
5 down, 3 balls to go. Still left. Say that again, mate.
Here's the 3rd wicket.
It's not too bad. It's pretty nice up here. A certain S word, mate. Starts with S, ends in S.
Not sure if this is picking up young Sam. Currently running the water for the boys.
Salubrious.
Leaning on the fence. Couldn't tell I was off the field.
Absolutely covered in sunscreen.
There was a catch. No! That misses the short fine leg, who was well up where he could have been standing.
I reckon he should be on the ring. Spoiler.
Well, you haven't made that very quiet. Put that out there for everyone.
That's alright.
So it'll be interesting to see where he goes to now. Whether he moves back to the ring. Yeah. Oh no, he's moving in from the ring. So he's gone back to his previous position. That's obviously where the skipper's asked him to be.
Stop the single more so to get the catch. I don't mind that.
Oh, that's a good feeling from Henry Shepherd. Ran in very quickly from a long on. Collected the ball on the ring, prevented the 2nd run.
We can't win every over, so this is the Southport over. Probably their first over, to be honest. They're taking the W on.
So,
About 10 off.
very straight fielder down there at long on.
Rick needs to bowl full straight here. That's a great ball.
Plays that out to Harry at a short extra cover.
So, with the current ruling, our first 11 that are going to bat need to all be on the field for the 10th over, only for the fielding team first. So if you field second, you can have your substitutes for the whole.
Oh, right. Okay, that's a difference in the rule.
Yeah,
Been
so
discussed at club level or competition level, or
not quite sure. I heard Paul laying the law down earlier.
Paul Baker just highlighting that.
Glad he tells us because I'd rather us know instead of making a mistake.
So your batting 11 have to field the final 10 overs.
Yep. Only in the first innings.
Only in the first innings. Well, obviously you can't police that in the 2nd innings. Alright, so we're going to see...
Exactly right. So like if you don't bat, you feel like the batsman is kind of police it, isn't it? Okay. Henry Shepherd on.
Right, here's young Henry. Been looking forward to this.
Good boy, tuck that shirt. He's on the front tuck.
Sporting a nice tight haircut there.
Fresh cut, you reckon?
Looking very smart.
I like it. Got the greatest view over his old man, Craig, right behind the bowler. Doing some analysis.
Yeah, that looks like the Shepherd family supporting him.
Craig and Henry did a lot of work in the off-season, and Henry's very much benefited from it.
Starts nice and full. Just a fraction more than what he wanted, but I can live with that as an ex-captain.
It's a good line. Saved him from it. So we got deep mid wicket, deep mid on, mid off up, deep cover. Is there anyone a 3rd? I can't see how trees play.
There's a fine leg. Fine leg now for Danny.
3rd man.
Alex Hayes down there at fine leg.
So now we've got deep cover, deep 3rd, deep mid wicket, fine leg all the way back. Mid off and mid on up. No, mid on back, mid off up.
Just the 4 boundary riders.
5.
Oh
2.
yeah, staying with the 5, yeah. Caleb now coming back.
It's a great
So
start.
this is building to being a pretty good partnership here for Southport. These boys came together and the score was 10. Now 42, I think.
We did drop one and had a
Run out that went against us.
it's alright, it's cricket. Got a photographer from each club here. We've got Jody from Helensvale, Lucas Smother. And one of Southport boys.
Yeah, plenty of cameras taking pictures.
Love to see it.
Cody takes fabulous pictures for our club. Yeah, there is no outfielder there. That is a huge shot. Great shot, Danny.
That's a great shot.
Very well fielded too by a seated Southport Labrador boy with one hand as the ball bounced once, crashed into the viewing area of the awaiting Southport batsman, but he took it one hand and just threw it back.
I think Henry tried to follow him there and just didn't quite get it.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Caleb does here. He's steering the ship from long on. I'll have a chat to him about that later. Danny's done. Oh, Sam, what's going on there?
Keeping him honest, Sam Lucas, using all of that shoulder that's left.
Well, he looks as though he's getting a little bit stronger. It's hard coming back from a shoulder injury, but he looks as though he's coming back pretty well.
He has been saying he's feeling a lot better lately. It's been a training wheel.
Oh, that was a bit of a wide. Oh, wide. That has been given a wide with Danny coming down the wicket.
Hitting home, swinging over the top of the ball.
Yeah, well, I guess we can't really see the line, but it looks certainly hittable. Yeah, Caleb moving into the infield here. Much easier to give you instructions from the infield.
It's like he can hear.
I don't think he can, unless he's sort of watching the coverage from a phone that we can't quite see him cover it.
Been microchipped.
That's a nice
Good from Henry.
classical
Great comeback.
shot from Danny. Better area from Henry, just short of that driving length.
6 off the over, so the ball to come.
All right, Caleb making a change, pulling in deep cover, putting out mid-wicket out to deep mid-wicket. Sensing Danny is looking to muscle things, and the muscle will come on the onside of the field. Full toss, that could be questioned by the umpires. Danny's cleverly put that out to where the fielder was. Oh, that's a great chase from Jack Baird. A diving, reaching fielding effort that just pulled the ball in a couple of inches from the rope. Saved a run.
Oh, wow.
Umpire's not interested in the no ball. Yeah, happy with the height.
Around the grounds, a gentleman from Alberton's turned up.
What?
Yeah.
Already?
They started at 9 o'clock.
Oh, right.
Against Pennogan.
So, against Pennogan.
So they made 6 for 174 off their 20. Page Kumar, 106 off 59, not out.
Right. One of the Sri Lankan boys. I think he was with Logan Home last year.
Okay.
I think he dominated second grade.
So I would have played it.
Probably, yeah. He was pretty good too. Looks certainly a better horse than the Group 2.
Yeah, he was Logan Home actually. You're all over it. Harish Kumar, well done, buddy.
Wow, that is a great innings. 100 in a T20. Alberton would certainly be going into the break there feeling pretty confident. Pennogan done very well though in their first look at first grade T20s. The club should be very proud of their efforts. 2 wins.
Yeah,
Knocking over
it'd be nice.
strong club in Broadbeach.
It'd be nice for them if they could find somewhere to home with them for cricket so they can develop more.
Who was their other win against? It was really...
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm
not sure. We might come back to that, but
Jack Baird.
good luck to Pennogan chasing down Alberton's 174. All right, bowling change. Jack Baird, leading wicket taker in the T20 competition.
I would like to see it.
I'd like to see a third man.
For Jack.
Well, I'll tell you what, a player that plays the ball late is a player in form.
Jack coming around the wicket into his. I'm assuming he's going to bowl around the middle of the leg, get into his pads. So we got 5 out. Deep cover, deep mid off, deep mid on, deep mid wicket, deep square.
Oh, he's got him first ball. Caleb Day takes a ripper this time. Jack Baird's in the wickets. They keep on coming.
It's a
That's a great catch from Caleb
That
Day.
should be on camera.
That will be all on camera. That was a fingertipper diving full length to his left. What a great play. Jack Baird just held it up. Danny took the bait.
Jack Baird's been bowling great this whole series. He's got a lot of wickets.
Jack moves to 11, which is the second best in the comp. Is currently sitting on 6, which is our own
Anna.
Chandamar Bandara. Let's just call him Anna.
Anna.
We love Anna. Anna is incredible with his economy rate this year. He's worked very hard. We'll get to see Anna shortly.
Have you faced much of Anna?
Yeah, in the nets.
Unbelievably good.
Yep, he's been working on the one that goes the other way, and it's got plenty of revs on it too. Anyway, well, let's talk about Jack Baird. He's the wicket taker. Just come back into the attack. That is a good partnership breaker. We needed that.
Yes, Danny was the man in form. 25 of 22. Alrighty, 3 for 50 off 8.
3 for 50. Danny
just rested it back to
25 off 22. So, yeah, tell you what, it felt more dangerous than just 25 off 22.
It looked pretty good.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Bailey still doing very well. Almost a run of ball. 17 off 21. Exactly what you want from
Just doing a job.
From your left-handed opener. All right.
Just played some nice shots straight to the fielders.
You know who our new batsman is? Is that?
No, I was trying to have a look. Might figure out some updates yet.
The Johnson boys are nice and tall, but I'm not sure if they're... Oh, here's a chance. Sam with a big... Oh, no. Sam picked it up cleanly, got the throw out, but...
I think Jack just missed it.
Oh, look, it was
Tough
sort
throw.
of just short of the half volley on the bounce. It was a tough one for Jack, who did move behind the stumps. That's what your coach would want him to do, but just all too difficult. Those really do need to be direct hits.
Yes, absolutely. Or directly over the stump, one or the other. But I think you got to go at the stumps.
Yeah,
Do attack.
I think at that point you'd be wanting Sam to have a shot at the stumps, which is what he did, but just missed. No error. I wouldn't award a red sticker for anyone in that play. Neither do I. All right, the new batsman is Riley Tattle.
I know nothing about that man.
I don't know anything about Riley Tattle.
My apologies.
Oh, that's jumped off a length. The Southport boys are scuffling with their runs now, which might be just starting a new partnership. Bit of a discussion they may have had about turning over the strike in those early periods.
I'll tell you what, I got a wicked sunshine off the time of this on my legs.
It doesn't look like you've done that for a while.
Office work these days, mate. No sun in a settling office.
Nice flight, he's got him again! How easy is this game? Jack Baird just throwing hand grenades down.
Caleb with the hat-trick of catches.
Well, Southport will rue a couple of those shots there.
Is this a Caleb Day descendant? Or, sorry, pre-descendant?
Yeah, Caleb's
Joanne?
mother Joanne's just turned up. Her new partner Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, no, the iced cold water, would you like it?
No, I'm happy with
coffee?
my coffee. Still sipping away on that. Wow, Jack Baird, what a great over. Turning the game in Helensvale's favour. And if you have a look at the stats on where the bowling unit has been really strong, Jack's been the leader of that and supported by his other spinning partner, Anna, which we spoke of earlier. So it'll be very exciting if we can see these two boys bowling in tandem. I reckon Anna will be itching to get a crack at this southern end. And we may even see Caleb, whatever he was thinking, might change his thinking to be now bringing Anna in. He's got a specific role for Anna, who's been absolutely miserly and looking to sort of hold him back to the back end of the innings. Well, I tell you what, when you've got your foot on the throat, you don't want to let it off. So, I reckon this is Devo here. So we just get some info on the new batsman. I think it is Gordon Hamley. lighting it up. Terrific over from Jack Baird. Two for two. 2 for 2 off his first over. Alright, so, yeah, it looks as though Anna might have now measuring his run up. So Henry just the one over. But I think Jack's turned that. Turned whatever plans the Helensvale team might have had. And Caleb is capitalising on what he is watching in front of him. Great captaincy, love that. Alright, so for those of you watching at home, Anna is a left-arm orthodox bowler, but has been working incredibly hard in the off-season on getting that Chinaman ball, which he doesn't really deliver with the typical Chinaman broken wrist. It's pretty hard to pick on a Thursday night, to be honest. There is a difference in the action, but I'm not sure somebody watching him for the first time would really pick it up. Right, so Anna's got a bit of a straight field here. We've got the long on and long off back. Caleb, you'll see in your vision there at a extra cover. And there's Bailey just waiting on that ball nicely. Bailey Sewell, as I said before, batsman in form, happy to play the ball behind the wicket. You're not really feeling it. You're always feeling for the ball, which typically means that you want to push that ball forward to the wicket. You want to play a bit of a harder, stronger shot, which doesn't always work out. Alright, Anna going around the wicket now. So I dare say he'll be trying to pitch this ball in line and maybe see if he can hit the batsman's pads or find an outside edge. No, this is Bailey Johnson, the batsman. Got a similar hairdo to Devon Hamley, so apologies to both players there for getting the names wrong. A little bit short, plays it well off the back foot. From Bailey Johnson. Oh, just getting a little bit more bounce than the batsman was expecting now. Just missing the outside edge again. That was probably a little bit full to be playing that shot. Anna's economy rate currently 4.83, which is outstanding in T20 cricket. Oh, and he's bowled him. He's gone straight through with this one. This one hasn't turned. Bailey Sewell playing that same shot and the ball going straight through the gap. No room to cut that. So we've seen 3 or 4. Probably no. I'm not going to add big Tunnicliffe into this, but that's 3 technical errors. Tunnicliffe was just trying to impose himself on the game at the top, playing a forceful shot before he should have. But we've seen 2 boys chip Jack Baird to a short mid-wicket, and now we've seen somebody trying to cut a ball off a left-arm orthodox, and you've got to think that they're trying to hit the top of off with a ball that doesn't turn. Classic left-arm orthodox around the wicket bowling. Well done, Anna. Straight into the wickets. And the spin twins. The spin twins that have led the attack here for Helensvale are doing it again in the middle of the innings. Southport 5 for 53 at the halfway point after 10 overs. So, according to my fellow commentator, Sean Riddell, the Helensvale Senior Vice President, we now need all of our batting 11 on the field for this final 10 overs. New rule, I certainly don't remember being involved in a T20 game on the Gold Coast where that rule's been in play, but a new rule for this year. So we can see Ben Daly's now on the ground, one of our, let's just say, forceful opening batsmen. Always putting his feet up when he can. Jack. Oh, Henry's just turned and watched that go past him. I probably would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a dive, but hard ground. And it was probably going a little bit quick. It might be a little bit unfair on Henry.
It was not close to Henry at all.
No, it just cleared him. I had the angles wrong from my viewing point.
Yeah, I reckon he was probably like 5 to 10 minutes too far.
All right, Jack making an adjustment. If he's got a sweeper, he wants an outfielder. I like that.
Yeah, it's not going to cost him more than one.
That's not following the ball, that's reading what a batsman's strengths are. And if you're a spinner and you've got somebody that's willing to sweep,
It's going to stay real fine. Ben's going wider.
Tell you what,
I imagine Jack's going to bowl quite straight too.
I hope Josh Stewart knows the behind the square rule. We've now got 3 very close to behind the square, a deep square leg.
Oh, Ben with the arm.
Jack's just moved in that sweeping void down to a wide fine leg. And we can see Anna in the vision there. He is at a short fine leg.
Very, very fine too. It's the 10 over mark, so Darcy's off.
Darcy is off, so Darcy's not part of our batting unit.
No.
Oh. Good idea from Sewell. You know, he plays some good shots, but didn't quite have that one under control, but no danger. Yeah.
So I can get 5G here, but not a 7. Where I live.
Oh, really? Yeah. Does that cost you extra for the 5G? You'd be a bit disappointed.
Great
After
question.
half your life you weren't picking it up.
If I lived on the other side of the road, on my street, I'd get it.
Is it any good? It's quick. So you do notice a big difference?
Yeah, if it's slow, it's usually my phone, not so much the service.
Oh, 5G. You're the first one that I've spoken to that's had 5G.
You've got it now. Almost 4 bars. Just another complimentary part of Helensvale.
All right, so who's our new batsman, Sean?
Again,
I'm just waiting for my cricket to update. Probably everybody at home can tell us who the new batsman is. Manaj Botaju. And my apologies, Manaj, if that's not correct. But a new player to the Gold Coast scene.
I believe he's from Victoria. Bentley, Box Hill. Have a look.
Right, having a look at some of his previous clubs from Victoria. Well, welcome to the Gold Coast, Manaj. Hope you enjoy it up here, mate.
Alright,
I find the cricket's competitive and enjoyable.
Can completely understand why Victorians would move up here, especially in this climate.
Well, yeah. It's a shame what's going on down in those southern states. Oh, Anna with an appeal. Looks as though, from our angle, just going down leg side. Maybe some bad in it. Umpire not interested. Alright.
I think it's too high as well.
Maybe height, you're suggesting? Oh, it's into that, what's been a successful area of catching mid-wickets. Caleb Day just got the 2 Helensvale boys there, which is himself and Sam Lickers, just at a regular length. I wouldn't say they're any shorter than they would normally be.
Just keeping them honest.
Yeah.
I would not enjoy facing this over. Because you have, these change-ups are really well hidden, so you don't really know where it's going. Especially if you haven't played it before.
Oh, where's that going? No. On the ground to the straighter of the 2 mid-wickets.
I'll admit, I was looking at the trees and couldn't see it.
Alright, Caleb Day now pushing the mid-wicket back to the fence on the back of that quicker short ball, but
Great over from
this is a
Maiden.
great over. This is another maiden. This is why
The precious Cookin.
he's bringing his
Him and Papa, a great
Straw-
bowling partnership.
bowling average down. 4.83 it was when I looked before.
It's incredible.
Got him! Look at that! I loved it. He's got the boy. The informed batsman Bailey Sill's gone.
How's the celebration on him?
Bold spinner caught mid-wicket. Boy, the Helensvale boys have just said, hey, fellas, should we try and get him caught at mid-wicket today?
Caleb is a magnet for the ball today.
How did they take it? 3 and drop 1? He's taken 4.
Drop one.
4 and drop 1, which was an incredibly difficult one. Boy, oh boy, if you could give votes for fielding... No, I can't give him a amount of votes for drop 1.
He would get a green sticker.
No, the red sticker comes out as soon as you make an error in the field.
Regardless of what you do afterwards.
A fielder's got to be error-free.
Okay.
It's not that hard, is it?
What about a yellow sticker?
That's what we expect. We practice, plenty of time for practice. Error-free.
What's your thoughts on a red helmet?
Red helmet. New batsman coming in with a striking red helmet. Tell you what, looks like a powerful lad. Boy, Southport Labrador. This is a terrific start by the Helensvale boys.
These boys have bowled really well together. All T20 tournaments so far. Jack and Anna. Very happy with that form. 2 for 1 for Anna, 2 for 7 for Jack.
6 for 58. Look, Helensvale bowled Runaway Bay out last week for 69. And I think Runaway Bay will probably figure in the top half of the table. They look pretty good.
I reckon they'll have a great season this year as a club, to be honest. They've picked up quite well.
Yeah. The Bay bowling unit was excellent.
Have you played at Bay's new turf wicket?
Number 2.
Yes.
Yes, had
a go.
One game there last year.
Yeah, we haven't played there yet, but it looks good. It's great facilities out at Bay.
Oh, and that, except for their change rooms, is almost a model. But they've got a fabulous clubhouse, fabulous environment.
Good stuff, Grimmer!
And grounds everywhere. Wouldn't you love to have their facilities?
They're almost perfect. Yeah. The change rooms are very...
They could
needed up on upgrade.
Quadruple the size of the change rooms if they're serious. Oh, great keeping from Jack Wickers.
Great
Jack Baird beating the outside edge of the left-hander. He does enjoy bowling the left-handers. I can
spinning away.
I can tell you that. Yep.
I really think Jack's at his best when he comes around the wicket, regardless of the hand.
Oh, holding it up beautifully.
Good change of pace too.
Just tempting the batsman. What does he do? Does he chip it? Wickets now in the
catching mid-wicket.
Successful catching mid-wicket area.
Hot spot.
Yeah. I'm not sure he needs that one. There's a misfield out there at
it's toxic.
Deep square leg.
The ball is lava.
See, that is a red dot. That's it. That's simple.
You done?
That's it.
All right, I'm listening. I don't know if I had many green dots last year by that rule. Would have looked like an on-striker's helmet for my report card in the field.
Toss that up. Couldn't quite get there.
Good from Rhino.
Now, Jack's left the 2 fielders out here at deep square leg. I'm not sure whether he's forgotten that it was Bailey Sewell that he put that in, or whether he's just thinking
that's his tactic.
We're getting towards the back end of the innings. Maybe we're going to see a few.
I personally don't mind it.
All right, so who's our new boy? Oh, you with Minaj. All right, Minaj. No, Minaj is gone. No, Minaj is up the other end. Sorry, confused here as I try and look up my cricket scoreboard. Jay Webb is our Jackson Webb. I don't know much about Jackson Webb either. What can you tell me on Jackson Webb with your 5G internet connection?
Let me just Dior for you. For those who don't understand the Dior acronym, it's do your own research. Played Burley at some point. I'm not really sure these other clubs. I don't know where Sedgwick is or White Hills. Do you?
White Hills, no. Could be Sydney.
Yeah, no idea. Oh.
Jack's 2 for 10 off his 3. Anna, 2 for 1 off his 2. What will this third over bring for?
I reckon a Rick, isn't it?
Anna.
Rick just here is a great spot for a little good taste.
What odd's the maiden? He's 2 for 1 off 2. What odd's the maiden? What do you go?
You know, the Chungus bet?
Yeah.
$2.50. shooting your batsman at the crease.
A half a beer. You're going to offer half a beer. No, I'm not taking it. There's not enough. And just as well I didn't. There was a run out, maybe. He's a direct hit. Oh, I tell you what, it might have been interesting. Jackson Webb. Vapouring?
This cloud cover's made it a little bit colder.
Yeah, I don't think we're sitting at 24 degrees anymore.
Doesn't mean it's cold.
Yeah, well, I might be shooting back to the wardrobe at the half-time interval. Oh, Anna dropping one down leg side. You don't often see that. I reckon that might have been the one he tried to...
The leg spinner?
Yeah.
That's what slid on.
He's not happy with himself. You can see admonishing himself there. Menage, a Victorian, is it up? Looks pretty compact in defence. Tell you what, he's got it all to do now in front of Anna, and with his team 6 for 61.
Who you got for the grand final?
Well,
D's Bulldogs.
oh, there's a big shout. No, umpire says going down leg. I'll take the Bulldogs too.
I just like them in the big stage.
They, on these high pressure games, you know, they hit the final footy.
That Lions game they had in the quarters, I think, or semis, it was unbelievable. But they won by the point, 70-71.
Yep. Yeah, I like them. I like them when it's all about you know, getting numbers to the ball, which is what finals footy's about. Melbourne's been incredible with their midfield.
Yeah, can't discount it. I'm not really a Demons fan. I'm a little biased.
Still sort of incredibly going. Are they still winning?
Yeah.
Surely it's got to finish
It
soon.
seems a little bit too good to be true.
Yeah, but no, they're still going, and boy, the way that they disposed of Geelong.
I can't be too critical as a Suns fan. We have not tasted success.
So 3 bad balls from Anna this over, most unusual. Oh, great fielding. You can probably see in the back in there. Jack Baird ran about 30 metres to get to that and had to get there with a slide.
And for his efforts, can now bowl.
Yeah. You'd enjoy the run.
The cardio.
Yep. You can beat out a 3-minute kilometre without a problem. Righto, Jack coming on for his 4th and final over.
I've got a personal question for you, Billy. Should I continue to grow the hair, or would you cut it? I'm thinking about bringing it back.
Well, last year I noticed there was a lot of support, and it was great to see for the
World's Greatest Shave.
The World's Greatest Shave supporting the Leukemia Foundation. Is that what that's
I
called?
think to get the best out of the World's Greatest Shave, I've got to give it a 2-year growth.
Oh, got him again, Jack Baird. The boys can't drive it on the ground. They're hopeless. Oh dear.
Would you call it a trap?
No, that's not a trap. That's a skill error. You know. Is he watching the game?
We know this next guy coming. He's the captain of the luncheon room. Devon Campbell.
Oh, Devo, yeah. He's one of my favourites, Devo.
Good kid.
I love everything he brings to a game of cricket.
I say kid, he's older than me.
Yeah, and he's got the honour of leading the Southport Labrador boys today.
Well deserved. He's a good bloke. Played a bit of cricket with Dev. Good cricketer all round.
That was a great caught and bowled there from Jack.
It's good to see. Him and Anna just bowling well together. 5-5 as a pair. Nope. Yes.
Jackson Webb hit it pretty well. I'm not sure he even troubled to score it. Back to a slow bowler who is trying to get you to loft it.
Into the wind.
Yeah.
It's the wind coming from about mid-on. Sorry, mid-on.
Well, nobody's catching Jack Baird at the top of the bowler's wickets board. All right. Here's Devo Hamley. He takes the game on. I love how he plays his cricket. Let's hope he settles himself in for Southport Labrador's sake here. As a Helensvale supporter, of course, I'm happy to see him chip on straight to Caleb Day like so many before him.
For a 5.
Well, that's short. Not where Jack sort of wanted it.
Jack Bowling bounces.
Seven to 66, Southport. Oh! That fell about 5 metres. Oh, it was a great shot from Caleb Day, and he got him! Yes! Another one! Poor old Devo. We love Devo, but he hasn't read that second run at all well. Caleb Day missed the catch. It was never a catch, but it sort of fell limply into that sort of just in front of square area, didn't it? Caleb ran around.
Just from a spectator's view, that looked more home than the other one.
Yeah, that was a great throw. He slid. It was a sliding
Was that
pickup. Yeah, that was Caleb. Captain Caleb. Well, he'll be harsh.
Has he still got a red sticker?
He won't like the red sticker. Geez, he's been good apart from that terribly hard catch that he dropped.
He's got an 83% success rate.
He put it right next to the stumps. Jack Lickus just said, "Thank you very much, Devo. See you later." Wow, Helensvale's fielding unit is just on fire.
I think you might be seeing crackers shortly.
Despite 2 drop catches and a run out that went against us.
What are we now? 7?
Oh no, I think that's 8 down now.
I think it's 7. Oh no, I'll be wrong.
8 for 67.
I will shut my lips. What do we
Devo, he has awarded the 1 run.
We might be able to double up in the 60s.
Not the second one. Yeah, okay. Well, 3 more runs to beat runaway base. Oh, that's still one that Jack's looking for.
Just a little bit more hole and it would chip straight back to him.
There's still a follow through on that defensive shot.
Would you bring a fielder up to entice the big boy shot?
Oh, here we go. Have we got a long off?
It's going to fall short.
It's going to fall short. Geez, only just short. Tell you what, to be fair, not a bad shot.
Plus bowling race.
Not a bad shot from our new batter.
I think the wind might have hurt us there.
This is young Lockie Gum.
Double strike centre.
Yeah, new batsman Lockie Gum. He's in most of the representative selections. He's still a young kid. But nice lofted off drive.
His old man does a lot of good work for Southport.
Jackson well. Yeah, absolutely. All right, this is Minaj.
I think when Lockie started playing lines, I ran out of talent, so I went back down to grades.
Oh, got him! Jack's got another one! It doesn't stop. How good's this?
One more for Michelle.
Oh my goodness. Well, tell you what, Southport Labrador might be doing a bit of spin training. Batting against spin.
Danny's at the ball.
Yeah. That looks like Jack might be now 4 for 12 off his 4. I think that might bring his spell to an end.
Is that his last ball?
I think so. Minaj was the set batsman too, so just...
Jack turned the ball square. Love to see it.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if Southport have brought any spinners with them. We know Danny's
Danny's a spinner.
Danny's top tree, but he can only bowl 4 overs.
I think Bailey does.
Helensvale have turned this game with their 2 spinners.
Bowling really well together.
Boy, what a great spell from Jack Baird. Hopefully his grandfather's been watching this.
Alan?
Alan? One of Jack's great supporters.
Shout out to Alan if he's listening.
Yep. Currently down in Bairnsdale, Victoria, just out of lockdown.
Where is Bairnsdale?
Bairnsdale is down in the eastern corner of Victoria, about 4 hours out of Melbourne.
Gippsland?
In the Gippsland area, that's right.
We'll be hitting with
Southport,
straight towards the camera.
Southport with their last pair, 9 for 68.
There's the last batsman.
Last batsman. Oh, nice lead.
It's
I don't think that's good. I'm just waiting for my phone to update. Not updated yet. Can Anna get the last one? Oh, that was a tough one.
like bucket hat on, do you invest much in the hawk shop this year?
Oh, how good was the range?
It's fantastic.
And yes, bought a couple of items.
I indulged, and I reckon I'll need to indulge again in some new white pants after finding a substantially large hole in my current whites.
You just found it.
I forgot it existed.
Is that because you opened your cricket bag
I
and
went
6 months later, here they are?
I went to wash them,
Oh, that's an outside edge, a chance for a run out. But no.
and there's a hole from the groin to the inside of my right knee. Just one hole. It's like someone filled it in.
I'll upgrade those. But you won't be disappointed.
The whites have gotten better. They've changed the material. It's a little bit more breathing. But if you boys trial it in the winter season, the Masters.
This is Mitchell Johnson.
Did you use them all? Any of the new ones yet?
Yes, happy with the new pants.
Did you
2
use them in
seasons ago, I got.
Okay. Because we've got new ones again this year. They've just changed the materials to be a little bit more breathing.
Oh, that's a cool behind.
Flexible. Great.
So Anna does clean them up, and that will mean that Southport finished their innings, bowled out for 70 in the 16th over. So they've left 4.5 overs out there. Sean, what would you be saying to any team that leaves time out there?
It's pretty tough. Like, if you leave yourself 24 balls, even if you got 3 and over, just leaving runs out there. That gets you close to 100.
Well, that's a great bowling performance. If we have a look at the Helensvale contributors, Harry Lickers was pretty good at the top, bowled with some good pace.
Bowled well with Ryan in partnership.
And surprised a lot of batsmen with his pace. 2 for 18 off his 3. Ryan was good, but went wicketless. Although
Good partnership bowling though from those two.
Ryan, I think, had that drop catch.
He did. Red sticker.
So he was good. Hazy and Henry Shepherd just got the one over there in the middle of the innings because
They would have come back at the end.
Caleb had a look down at the spinners.
They did the lift.
And boy, oh boy, we never looked back from when Jack and Anna came into the attack. Jack was clearly our best bowler, 4 for 12, and just was incredibly hard to play for the batsman, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Anna as well. With the maiden.
Anna 3.42 for 8.
Jack and Anna bowled very well together this year. It's very promising.
Fielding, very good. Catching on the whole was very good.
Just the 2 drops. One easy, one not so easy, but it's all good.
What's our break in innings here? 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
I think it's 15.
15. All right, viewers, we'll
We'll see in 10.
see you back in 15.
Is that Michelle?
That was my beautiful wife.
No dodgy online orders this week.
She's been busy. Mate, the flower business is going very well.
That's good to hear.
Alright, so Tunnicliffe's taken the new ball.
Playboy on strike.
And obviously
Taylor got a single.
news of the battle between Stephen Graham and Ben Daly. Runaway Bay, Helensvale last week has circulated. And Tunnicliffe taking up the bouncer attack to Ben. Now that first ball that was a wide.
All day.
All day that's a wide.
They did call it one over the shoulder, which you're not wrong. It was over the shoulder.
Tunnicliffe not prepared to bowl everyone as a bouncer as Steve Graham was.
Steve changed his pace in bouncer, so bowled a couple out the back of the hand and whatnot.
I reckon he just bowled very quick.
No, I was watching the
You were watching that on the cock box?
I was. Had the phone and a Yui boom and the cocktail bar and the ball, just chilling. Life was good.
Alright, well, let's focus on this game.
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be
Really?
Oh,
I'm not so sure it's going to make much of a difference.
your opinion.
Well, with the light fabrics the way they are these days, I don't think the colour would really be that much of a difference.
If I could choose though, I'd pick green gold.
Alright, let's see. Oh, how's that run up? Did you see him measure that out? That's
how
like
I
an
do.
under 12.
That's how I do mine.
And he put the shuffle and everything into it.
Yep. I've got no words.
Alright, he's literally walked about 3 big steps. If this works for him today, someone should just say, hey mate, just walk 3 steps. Alright, who is it?
I don't know. Waiting for my cricket.
Oh, we'll just get an update from my cricket. Southport.
Good thing for the viewers is they don't have to watch it before.
Oh, there's short mid wicket. Boy, oh boy, Southport Labrador straight into the wickets. Same fashion. I wouldn't say Ben Daly chipped that. It was more of a miss hit. He wasn't trying to drive. He was trying to whack
Yeah, I don't know if he could have put it worse.
whack it as hard as he could.
Jack Lickish to the crease though.
All right. Well, Ben's always a risk for the Helensvale boys, but tell you what, when he comes off,
It's a risk move.
when he comes off, scintillating viewing and certainly gets the ticking, what you want in the T20.
Spin again.
Spin again, yeah. So we know that Danny's going to bowl. So here we just get this boy's name if we can.
See if Mike can get
Well, then at least we can know
Helps the
who's
brother out.
bowling. But these are Helensvale's 2 leading batsmen now, 2 beautiful batsmen, both technically correct. S. Campbell, can you give me something on the S?
Sean.
Sean Campbell. So he didn't bat. He was the non-batter. He was number 12.
Unfortunately, Sean is still your name incorrect.
Sean with an S there. Right. We've got a history on Sean Campbell. I don't know the name.
Neither do I.
Well, he's had a great start. So
We can't just be shuffling now.
yeah,
If it works, it works.
I have to beat some humble pie there. Run up or no run up.
So the wind is directly down Breeze.
I tell you what, there's a bit of Connor Hawkins in that. Remember the great Connor Hawkins?
Do you remember the great Connor Hawkins playing up in Northern Territory?
He had a shuffle not unsimilar to that.
Unlike Connor Hawkins, this guy's a good hitter.
But, yeah, Connor had room to improve on that fitness level. Oh, that's a shout. He could give him. Oh, I tell you what.
I think that one might have been going under.
That's Jack Lickish going for a reverse sweep very early in his innings.
As a compulsive sweeper yourself, what's your full process there?
Look, sweeping is a very effective shot to play against the spinners. Right, because they're trying to bowl a length
It's a good shot from Jack.
that makes it difficult to drive. That same length that's difficult to drive is very easy to sweep.
So with the slower spinners, do you tend to avoid the sweep or do you launch into it?
Now, the slower ones you'll tend to launch into because you've got plenty of time to see it and line it up. Yeah, but the reverse sweep, I'm not sure. Look, I was never never good at reverse sweep. In fact, I reckon my history might show that I was out 3 times in a row, like 3 weeks in a row, reverse sweeping. So I put it away after that. That's a good shot. Straight to the square leg fielder though. It's a shame. I think had enough on it. So Jack's now shown that he's willing to sweep at either side of the wicket. Interesting to see what the Southport captain Devon Hamley does in relation to that.
Personally, I like sweeping.
Devo's made notes, didn't he?
Reverse sweeping, I'm not so great at it yet. It's a lot of takes a lot of practice.
Yep, not that finer. A bit of a bottom edge, but sweeping all the same into...
The intention's there.
So Jack's finished 4.
That's
Off
over.
that over with a nice late cut and then 3 sweeps that reveal
The intention.
an LBW shout, a strongly hit shot to square leg, and then he got one behind square. He got some reward for that.
So we're at 1 for 6, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good over.
That's good. I mean, that will buoy the Southport boys. You know, they've got a breakthrough. They might feel as though they're well in the game. They're defending a small total though. If any batsman gets going, 70 can be whipped away very quickly.
Runs the ball on the board. It's an easy cover.
Alright, Tunnicliffe to Helensvale skipper. Caleb Day, too short. That's a great shot from Caleb. He took full advantage of that extra time that he was given to see the ball and then get inside the ball. Boundary. Over, but didn't quite get onto it. But he's picked up the pace of the wicket already, I'd suggest.
I think that one he didn't quite cream either. He just got into a good position here.
Oh, don't bowl there, Phil. That's the worst delivery.
Shooting!
That's a short ball that is going down the leg side. So that's literally, you have to help it on its way.
They spiked one there.
And they've got no fine leg.
They've spiked one there.
So Devon's outfielders, you can see the boy, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a boy down here just in front of us.
Yes,
That's, third man, which would indicate that the bowler should be bowling outside off stump.
Alright. As a person who's never bowled over 110 k's, I wasn't very fond of the short ball myself, but
Really?
yeah.
You certainly bowled a few under my tutelage.
Well, sometimes I just ran out of talent. They were never intentional.
Oh, geez, I tell you what, at some point we might have to go to that last ball of that T20 we played where you
I'll bite every time and
you gifted Lydon Gibbons.
you're about to get me again.
One of the biggest. Oh, there it is, and third man is not going to get that. So that's a much better line from Tunnicliffe there, and I think you'll find that Devon Hamley, the captain, will want him to stay there for the majority of his deliveries because he's brought Caleb Day forward. The ball has done just a fraction. It's only got to do a fraction off the wicket.
Circling back to that T20 I was talking about, are we just going to forget the first 4 bowlers going over 10s? And I was on a hat-trick in the last over, but it's alright.
It's a shame Lydon is probably otherwise engaged at the moment. It'd be good to interview him on his thoughts of getting a ball right in somebody's wheelhouse for the last ball of the over where they needed 5 to win. They ended up winning by 1.
I had a beer with Lydon. He did buy me it. Not sure why.
All we had to do was prevent the boundary.
Yeah, stuff happens. Whatever.
Another short one.
Oh,
boy.
Day.
Still Tunnicliffe. I've seen him bowl better than this. I quite like his action. He's got a nice smooth approach to the wicket. A really compact gather.
Great cricketer.
And he hits the wicketkeeper's gloves really hard, but today he is just trying to dig it in a bit short, or he's just a little bit rusty.
I played Phil in indoors and he's an absolute nightmare to bat against.
Oh, I can imagine. Because he's not getting his pace out of his run-up. That's carried through to the keeper. A bit more of that, Phil, is what your team needs. Caleb Day, 17 of 7. What a great start for our skipper.
7 off 8, so we're 1 for 22 about 3. Needs 49 more. 17 overs.
Yeah, well, poor old Devon Hamlin
3 and over.
was let down by his big fast bowler there.
When do you think Devon will bring himself on?
Well, it
Now?
wouldn't surprise me if, well, he'll keep Campbell on. Campbell bowled a good first over.
Is he sporting no hat? That's bold.
Devo no hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he's got a beautiful...
He's got a beautiful
beautiful
salad.
mane of hair, hasn't he?
He's got a beautiful salad.
You know,
Long time
Why-
feature of Devon.
why wouldn't you show it off?
I reckon there's a cap big enough to fit that beautiful salad, isn't it?
All right, here we go. Campbell to sweeping Jack Lickers. No, he went to sweep, but had to correct with the pace that Campbell did not put on the ball.
Very slow.
All right, well, this is a good battle. I'm not sure Campbell would have faced a batter that, well, I don't know Campbell's history, so probably shouldn't be saying this, but someone that's willing to sweep as much as Jack Lickers does.
But you'll say it anyway.
Oh, yeah, Caleb probably needed to dive there. A direct hit would have...
I'm of the belief that if you can't kick one out of that.
the belief you can't get run out of that end. Well, I'm not sure why you'd hold that for over, please. Umpire's in good position to make a decision. Square leg.
Always.
I think you're referring to probably about third over, fourth over. If anyone wants to rewind the vision back to about the third or fourth over of the Southport innings. So a direct hit given not out. Oh, Caleb Day's been sucked in. That's good bowling from... Oh no, Devon Hanley. Oh, I wonder if that's on the vision. I bet Devon will hope that it's not.
So, do you think that's a direct consequence of not wearing a hat?
That has just gone straight through his hands. He moved about 3 metres to get underneath it. He positioned himself well. His hands were ready, and it's straight through. That is a big error from Southport. And when you're defending, tell you what, when you're defending 70, you need everything to go your way.
Can't be taking licks early.
Boy, oh boy, wow, we.
What the brain hell's I saying?
Who coined that saying? Been around this club for a long
Crackers.
time.
Yep.
Caleb Day with some positive footwork. Finds most of the middle of the bats. Hey Crackers, how are you, mate? Good to see you. I haven't seen you all pre-season.
He's busy sitting in the car, running.
Alright, poor old Bailey Campbell.
No,
Sean Campbell.
Campbell.
Sean Campbell. Poor old Sean. Loses off the bat. That might get through as well. No, good fielding. Good fielding from your Southport fielder, and they're coming back for 2. Good running there from Jack Lickers.
You reckon try it?
Yeah, Helensvale batsman staying positive.
Where are you going later?
Yeah, we're seeing a bowling
17
change here, Shawnee.
Youngest.
Skipper hooking Phil Tunnicliffe and taking on some responsibility himself. And Devon is one of the most accurate fast bowlers in the comp. He will hit a 20-cent piece over and over again. Interesting to see if he can do it today.
Keep her up, 2 men up. Who's out? So we've got deep mid wicket out. Is there anyone? I can't see around this tree.
No, there's
It's
nobody
fine
deep on the offside.
You're restricting setup.
There'll be a lot of pressure on the fielding captain here. Oh no, he's not. It's not Devon. It's Minaj.
Is it?
So Minaj, the new boy from Victoria, we'll get our first look at him. But by where the keeper's standing, I'd say he's another spinner.
He just didn't run through as an off spinner. That hurt my soul.
Did you say it hurt your soul?
It did hurt my soul.
Oh, it was so bad with the run through. I just diverted my gaze. I didn't see it.
It's if you're 4 steps, just go 4 steps back. It's easy.
All right. Well,
1 for 29 or 4.
It's Jack Lickers.
Hitting directly into the wind.
Yeah, that's an off spinner. Reasonably quick. He just defends it. Low fine leg. Alright, well I think we'll see Jack Lickers try and the lap sweep coming in Jack Lickers' game. And Caleb has been trying to introduce him to his game as well, so it's quite good to see him. Not immediately, but someone bowling that quick and around the wicket. Oh, good shot. speak earlier of a player in form who will play behind the wicket.
That's a great shot.
Patience to let the ball come on.
I would have had a third man there. Just personal.
Well, poor old Devon is in the first 6 overs of this fielding innings, so he's only allowed 2 out, and he's going with the traditional, I'm going to whack you down to mid-on, or I'm going to hook you out to sort of a deep forward square, which is neither of which are really Caleb's go. Although we did see him play one over to the mid-wicket area.
Caleb doesn't mind a slog sleep. That's not really his go-to.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Minaj will be very careful about giving Caleb any width now. He'll probably see this ball trace the board at the stumps. Oh, that's well run from Licky. There's a run to anyone if your partner's willing.
Good calling.
Unfortunately, there's not too many willing partners out there.
Alan won't be happy. Well, actually, he probably doesn't care.
Hopefully he's still there. I don't know if he's still there. You still there, Dad?
That's beautiful.
Oh, play and miss there from Licky. Marge, finding a nice tight line.
Hey, gun crackers.
Jack Lucas keen to get the scoreboard ticking.
It's a juicy gap next to third man.
Playing a positive game, but Minaj doing a very good job keeping the score tight.
Southport gets up, comes over with it.
Robbie, I'm over. Let me ask you this, Paul. The sweep shot, one that Jack Lucas employs regularly.
Yes.
What do you reckon Jack's approach to it? Is he looking for a line? Is it premeditated? Is it a premeditated if it's on the line, or what do you think?
I would suggest that it's a premeditated shot.
That was a meaningful, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I would suggest that it's based on the length the bowler's flying. There's certainly got to be a lot of anticipation in what's coming. But it certainly makes it difficult for a spinner if he's got a ball that's willing to sweep him. Because if you do pitch it right up, you can be lap swept.
Yeah.
If you're on the length, you can be normally swept. Slog swept. And Jack adds the reverse sweep. There's Caleb pushing it around the corner.
As an example of the lap, nice full ball. Problems, yeah. But we have the last 2 weeks we haven't had any issues.
Jack Lucas. Are we back on? Did we get? Yeah, he was.
Sorry about that. I can see it from Townsville. I'd be upset.
Stopped him in his tracks, getting a harsh run. Had a great T20 campaign for us. The spinners have led the way with the ball, and Jack has led the way with the bat. I think he's enjoying having a little bit of freedom. He's led the club for a number of years now, but he's coaching this year, coaching the club, doing a good job with that. He's handed the captaincy over to Caleb. So we're seeing a few.
we have put the link in the past on the public page, but for these T20s, we've been posting the link with the team announcements, which has only been on our group page. But I agree, if we're going to do it, it should be on the public page because we want the public.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Let's stop pretty
The more
quickly
people
with that
watching it,
question.
the better.
Yeah.
You know, just pump it out everywhere.
Now, here's one for you. We have a little bit of a internal debate.
Oh, that spins.
Has to be.
Yeah, the social media team. Yeah, I might stay on for a little bit. The social media team about whether teams should be posted publicly or privately.
I like it privately.
Yeah. Ask the viewers as well.
We had this discussion the other night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we put it public?
If things get changed nowadays.
As named as person.
Also, like when there's stuff like that.
People,
Screamed it.
Shot boy.
people will see that somebody named them too. And now someone,
Yeah, right.
I don't know, well maybe when there's a factor, you don't put it up.
Still 136 on my cricket.
Thank you.
Well, Devo, taking the task here by the informed Jack we lost our second game last week because of the only trip batting at 3. He's our best bat. Why would and anyone who's listening.
Get Paul in
We're back on.
on a consultancy. Well, Cracker said it's not actually true. Yeah. Roblox is really good until it's not. God, it's dismissive. It's awesome.
Be a long break. What time's the next one?
Turn.
I'm going to be a chatterbox.
Is this on the
Here. Hogan was
Hey guys, I want you to save and exit to the scoring now. So this is the we have the Fox group. Yeah, loving the chat.
Going again.
That's game.
Alright, thanks guys at home. Anyone watching? We made it. If it's not, we won.